Ashley, welcome back. What happened after the show?
No, I didn't let him around at all. I didn't let him around the kids. I didn't let him come back to my house.
And how did he take that?
Wasn't happy, but I just wanted to know what the results were.
Did you ever search on the computer or his phone to see if he looked at how to beat a lie detector test?
No.
You didn't?
No.
Well, because I said, you know, the way he conducted himself in the lie detector test last week when he was here, I would swear that he had to research how to beat a lie detector test. You didn't want to find that out?
Probably would delete it anyway.
Yeah. What if he fails today?
I don't want nothing to do with him.
Would you go after him criminally?
Yes, I'm gonna press charges.
You will?
Yes, I will.
Okay. All right, well, let's bring Jake out. Well, I gotta admit, I'm surprised you're back.
I got nothing to hide.
You got nothing to hide.
Nope.
And I'm told that you drove 10 hours to come back.
I did. I drove through a blizzard.
So, and you drove 10 hours last week?
No, it was about 7.5.
7.5, but still, long
Yes.
drive.
It is a long drive.
And then 10 hours through a blizzard to get back here.
Yes.
So you must be feeling pretty confident about your test.
Yes.
Did things go more smoothly today?
Yeah, I got more sleep and everything prior to the test.
Yeah. So the excuses you gave last week, you wouldn't have to give this week?
Yeah, I was at the studio for like 16 hours. I was exhausted from driving. I was exhausted from sitting there.
Okay, but nice, good night rest.
Yeah, it was like 10 hours.
So when you got home last week, Ashley wouldn't let you around her daughters.
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
It did hurt. I do love her and her kids.
You do?
Yes, I do.
You would never do anything to hurt a child?
No, absolutely not. I have custody of my own.
You have custody of your own kids?
My own kid, yes.
Okay. Any chance you're going to fail?
Absolutely not.
All right, Tammy's joining us, VCC. Hey, Tammy, anything you want to say to Jake?
He disgusts me to look at him. I hate him. I hope for the sake of my grandkids that he does pass this test. And what sickens me even more is to see my daughter on the stage with him. She should be as far away from him as she can.
What if he passes today? Will it repair the relationship between you and him?
I will never have a relationship with him. I know that my granddaughter did not lie to me. I seriously doubt that he's going to pass. If that was the case, he wouldn't have had to try to beat the test last week.
Right. Okay. Let's find out. All right, Jake, you drove 7.5 hours home. You drove 10 hours this week to come back. So I gotta imagine you're feeling pretty confident, because what person would do something to a child, you know, not have the results last week, and then if they really did it and we're gonna take the test, drive all the way back 10 hours to a blizzard if they were guilty? Who would do that?
No one.
Psychopath, right? Psychopath would have to do that.
I'm guessing so.
Yeah, that would be him.
Okay, Jake, you came here and took a lie detector test. As far as the physical abuse, because we broke your lie detector test down to 3 parts: physical abuse, suffocation, and molestation. First part is physical abuse. We asked you, have you ever physically abused any of Ashley's daughters, leaving any marks or bruises? You answered no. You told the truth.
Thank you.
That's only part of it.
What's your reaction?
That's a good thing.
That's a good thing. Now we go on asking about suffocation. Did you ever force a blanket over Ashley's daughter's head? He answered no. Did you ever suffocate Ashley's daughter? He answered no. The results of those two questions is that Jake did not tell the truth.
That's
How can you do that?
I definitely
How can you
didn't. I definitely did not do that.
How could you do that?
I definitely didn't, Ash. You damn well know I wouldn't have done that.
I knew my granddaughter
could
did
you?
not lie.
I definitely did not do
I knew my granddaughter
I
did
definitely
not lie.
did not
You're a
touch your
monster.
kids.
How could
You
you?
are a monster.
Ash,
I don't think you should go anywhere, Ashley, because we got
No,
one more
let's
part
wait
of the
for the
test.
last part, Ashley.
Ash,
Listen
you
to
damn
it
well know I
all.
wouldn't hurt them girls.
You did. You hurt.
No, I didn't, Tammy. The only one that needs to be hurt is you. And that's
I
Excuse
didn't
me?
suffocate my
Did you say you
granddaughters.
wanna
I
hurt
love
her?
my
I
granddaughters.
said she does need to be hurt.
By who?
It doesn't matter by who.
She needs to be hurt.
Yes,
Why?
because she's demented.
And you just failed a lie detector
I
test for
never
hurting my
suffocated that
granddaughter.
girl. I never attempted to suffocate her.
Then why did you fail, Jake? Because you could only pick on people smaller than you.
No, I
Come
didn't
after
know.
me.
I have custody of my own child.
Listen, I'm curious. He says that your mother should be hurt.
Don't talk to her like that. And I'm done with you. Don't ever talk to me again.
Okay.
I hope you mean that, Ashley.
Last part of the lie detector test is molestation, and we asked Jake, did you ever have sexual contact with any of Ashley's daughters? He answered no. And the result for that lie detector test, that question came back that Jake did not tell the truth.
That's a lie. That is a lie.
How could you?
I never touched them
could
kids.
you?
I never touched them girls.
How could you do
I never touched them girls, Ash.
You're with the guy that did some horrible stuff to your child, okay? One of them, he suffocated, and one of them, he sexually assaulted, okay? You got a guy who came here, did everything he could to beat the lie detector test last week. That's documented. I'm sure when you go home, if you had somebody that knows anything about the computers and search it, you're gonna come up with some kind of how to beat a lie detector test because, you know, whatever he did, we got conclusive results today. And this is the best kind of result to show that somebody's lying is he actually passes for the physical abuse. You know, he liked that result, didn't complain about it, but the next two, suffocation and molestation, he fails. Well, then it's a problem with the test. Those are wrong. You're
are
with
wrong.
a guy that is trying to manipulate you, your children, and he will cause great harm if you don't stay away from him. I fear for your children if you allow him anywhere around your family. So I got to ask you, when you go home, what are you going to do?
Pressing charges.
You're going to call the police.
Yes, I am.
I didn't touch them girls.
Okay. Well, you fail, okay? You know, you are facing big trouble. You know that, right?
Oh, yeah.
You are a dirtbag psychopath. Get the hell
Get
off
off
my
his-
stage. Get going.
Take him down. Ashley, I hope to God you mean what you said, and he is never, ever, ever around you.
If you ever watch my show, people live with this for years after they've been sexually assaulted. So that guy needs to be put away. And you're going to let us know that you called, and we want to follow up, and we want to know what happens to that guy.
Okay.
Tammy, thanks for joining us again. And I'm
Thank you
sure,
for getting the results for us, Steve.
yes, and I'm sure you'll be involved and keep us updated on what goes on with him.
Most definitely.
Thank you for coming back.
Thank you.
I was raped.
My name is Steve Wilkos, and I'm an investigative talk show host with a law enforcement background.
It was my life or his.
My job is to get truth and justice for everyday people. Watch our videos now.